Today I want to talk about how this year has started for me. And the short answer is not good. And I want to explain you why it's not a great start of this year. But first, before I do so, I would like to ask you guys if you want to write down in the comments how your year has been so far. Let's get into the video. It started on the 3rd January of this year. I was at work and at this moment in time, there was a virus flying around our workplace. And I took care of those people who had the virus. And I guess I got unlucky and I have caught the virus. So I called myself sick for like 2 days, if I remember that correctly. I noticed that my throat was starting to hurt a lot. And every time I swallow, it would be very, very painful. I went to the doctor after getting about no sleep for 3 days, and still not feeling well. The doctor told me that I have tonsillitis, I think that's the word, which is ungodly painful. Every time you try to swallow or drink something, it feels like you are drinking glass. It's very painful. So the doctor has given me medication. At the same time, I was also unlucky enough to have an ear infection, and with all of that going on, I wasn't even able to sleep because the throat pain was just unmanageable. I managed to sleep about maybe 2 hours per day, and with the ear infection, that just also just made everything worse. And after 2 days of pretty much of getting no sleep and being completely out of it, I had to call in again and say I'm gonna be sick longer because I was completely not capable of walking at all. So I went to the doctor and got some different medications, which thank God helped me, and I was finally able to sleep. And after a few days, I was able to go back to work again. I guess one part of why this year is pretty bad, because straight up, only 2 or 3 days, I was already pretty sick for like a week. But it doesn't stop there, because after walking for a few days and releasing my first gaming video, there was multiple patients that had gotten a lung infection. And this patient was just at the beginning of a lung infection. And as I was taking care of the patient, he, of course, coughed right in my face. And as I know, a lung infection, you could get it very easily if someone coughs, if you don't have a mask on. And after 1 day, actually 2 days, after 2 days, I was not feeling well. I was starting to have bad throat pain again, and I was coughing again a lot. I once again called in again to tell that I'm sick. Went to the doctor and got some medication. Luckily, as the doctor checked, I did not have a lung infection. The doctor said I should stay at home, so I once again called in just to tell them the update then. And that's why I was sick once again and couldn't make a video for a while because I just felt pretty shit. Now you know why I would say this year wasn't a very good start. I was sick for pretty much of the whole time of the first month, almost a whole month sick. And as right now, a lot of people are sick in Germany. Over 8 million people are right now sick. And the flu, I think it's the flu. Yeah, pretty much everyone's getting the flu. Everyone I know has been sick. And just today, my friend called me in because we wanted to go out and eat. He called me and told me that he's now sick too. That's like the first part, of why I would say this year hasn't started great. The second part, I would say, is what's been going on in this world so far. With USA, the 3 plane crashes now, and what is going on in Chile too is also a tragedy. With now, just today, another person drove his car into a crowd of people and has injured, I think, 34 people. So far, none of them have died yet, but still, that does bother you a little bit. And every time where someone stabbed a child to death with a knife, and a lot of has been happening in Germany, and that really does affect you a little bit and makes you sad. And also with the war going on everywhere, and unnecessary lives getting taken, this is so unnecessary. As I said, I have experienced much better starts of years, and this has to be, I think, I would consider it one of the worst starts of the year for me. I hope you guys are doing alright and are feeling well, or are safe. And I hope you guys had a better start of the year than me. I will see you guys soon in my next video. And I hope you guys stay safe and well. Bye.